And he's been with me more or less one way or the other every step of the way, Steve. And he has my absolute confidence and support and trust. And you see how well we're doing with the things we're working on. We're coming down to the final strokes. And I think we have a real good chance of landing all of them or a lot of them. So I want to thank Steve for taking on this immense responsibility, and congratulations on everything that you've already received and all of the success that you've had. We're pleased to be joined by Steve's mother, Lois. Where's Lois? Lois, you look like a young woman. I can't believe it. His sons, Zach and Alex, my friends also, by the way. Zach, Alex, thank you, fellas. His girlfriend, Lauren, who's a great golfer, I have to tell you, top of the line. And her daughter. Hi, Finley, how are you? Finley, her daughter. And his brother, Robert. Robert, you're much better looking than Steve. And his sisters, Amy and Susie. Thank you. Thank you both. His daughter-in-law, Sophie. Hi, Sophie. His brother-in-law, Gary. Oh, there he is. Oh, hello, Gary. Thank you. And his sister-in-law, Elaine, and also many others. Thank you all very much. I also want to thank our great Vice President, J.D. Vance, Secretary Marco Rubio. And Marco, we're having a big day. I think, Marco, we'll find out. We're having a big period of time. I think that this is potentially a great time for our country in solving a lot of problems that we inherited that we should have never had, frankly. Attorney General Pam Bondi, who's incredible, and Senator Lindsey Graham is. Oh, Senator Graham, where are you? Where is Senator Graham? Hello, Lindsey. Steve is a graduate of some great schools, including Hofstra University, where he studied political science and law. After graduating, he entered the real estate business, co-founding the Stellar Management Company in 1985 and launching a legendary career. You know, he started off in a law office. In fact, he was one of my young lawyers. And they said, that guy's smart, but he just started. It was a very smart firm, Dreyer and Traub. Killers. They were total killers. They said, he's worse than all of them. But people don't know that. They think he's a nice guy, Pam. Not that nice, actually. But he is something. Steve quickly established himself as one of the toughest, smartest, and best negotiators in the business. In 1997, he founded the Witkoff Group, which now owns dozens of the most beautiful and iconic properties in the entire world. He's owned some incredible properties. As a businessman, he's admired and respected by all. And now Steve is putting his talents to work for America as Special Envoy to the United States and making a lot of progress. Our country is blessed to have a negotiator of such skill and experience who really selflessly steps up to the plate, puts himself forward all the time. Over the past few months, Steve has already helped negotiate the return of dozens of hostages from Gaza, and they come in and see me, many of them, and they are so thankful to Steve. And also hostages from other parts of the globe. He's met with President Putin, Prime Minister Netanyahu, representatives of Iran, and many other places. He is meeting with people that he never really thought he'd ever meet just a few months ago. And he's figuring it out. It takes him about an hour to figure it out. After that, he's brutal. He does a great job. He's working tirelessly to end the bloody and destructive conflicts, and one in particular with Russia and Ukraine, and where you're losing 5,000 young people a week on average, Ukrainian soldiers, Russian soldiers, and people in towns and villages that are being killed. We want to bring it to an end, and we're working. Steve is in the Middle East, where I think we're having some very good success, and you'll be hearing about it as we go. We had tremendous success over the last month, and you know, we're taking the word of the Houthis, but they didn't want any more, and I understand that. And they have decided that they don't want to do this anymore. So I'm proud to have him as a friend. Steve's a very fantastic guy. I picked him out of a lot of people. I had a lot of choices. But I said, we need somebody with two things, a great personality and somebody that could negotiate. And he's got both of them in spades. He's also really smart. So I want to thank everybody for being here. And I want to, very, very importantly, I want to say to Marco Rubio that you're swearing in a very important person. And Steve reports